by this Afro think tank. So I guess some of y'all heard Prince Andrew, got arrested in the UK, because of them Epstein files, because he's a PDF file, right? And so this is how I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, so the UK, all right, they're willing to take their national treasures, right? Their national treasure, their royal class. They're willing to demote them, take all their shit, and arrest them, right? So they're not playing. But here in America, we ain't about that life. The only person we put in jail was a woman, all right? She's a mama sign, but a woman. While our government is currently redacting the names of all the suspects, all right? The only people that should be redacted are the goddamn victims. That's it. Not the goddamn suspect. Where on any crime show, where on any goddamn lawyer show, we watch all that shit. Where on any of this stuff, because we've been educating ourselves on law and all that stuff by watching Law and Order and all that crap. Like, where is it that you redact the actual criminal? We know that the criminal is behind that black highlighter, all right? We know it. And we got the FBI. Listen, the FBI are the ones that's supposed to unredact the shit. We supposed to be putting these rich white folks in jail, taking all their shit. We need to take all the money that's in their bank account. We need to go ahead and distribute all the shares and stocks that they got in any corner of this world. All right, and we need to put them underneath the jail. And they don't need to go to the cushy jail. They need to go to that maximum security type shit. That's the kind of shit they need to go on. But somehow we protected them. You want to talk about corruption? You want to talk about corruption? If we can no longer talk about any other country on the planet, we can't talk about corruption in Africa. Don't tell me about Nigeria. Don't tell me about corruption in Nigeria, in Ghana, and South Africa. Don't tell me about rogue governments and failed states. When our government, right, we're tout ourselves as being the law enforcement officers of the world, and we about to bomb Iran. We about to go kill a whole bunch of Iranians, right? So the same rich white folks that's in them Epstein files can continue to do what they do and get more money. Think about it. All these people are the same people. The millionaires and the billionaires, the ones that control all the corporations we forced to pay our bills to, right? All of them. They on the Epstein files. So rich white men in suits, right, like to play with children. They got everything in the world, so they like to do the most forbidden shit, which is playing with kids, right? Them Arabs do it too. I know they do it. But they get to hide their shit under Islam and their closed societies and shit. But must believe they doing it. Hell, the oldest institutions in the world, the Catholic Church, the Christian Church, the Muslim freaking mosque, they're the number one predators. Children. Have y'all see a pattern here? There's a pattern. The people that control the world, that people that's ruined the lives of 99.99% of humanity, all like to play with children. And they all being protected by the most powerful government on the planet. When we gonna do something about this? That's what I want to know. Huh? When we gonna do something about this? Because we can. Things have been done in the past. All right? I want to know where all them right-wing militias, where y'all at? We got a tyrannical government taking advantage of your kids and other kids. Where y'all at? Huh? This is the Second Amendment was made just for this moment right here. Y'all ain't doing nothing. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. Like when all this blows over, whatever, I don't want to hear none of that shit. No, don't give me none of that. Don't talk about family values, because the party y'all put in power, after knowing that they were like this, right, and they're doing more, now y'all acting all appalled and shit. I don't want to hear nothing about no family values ever. Don't tell me Republicans are a party of family values. Don't tell me that shit. And the Democrats ain't either, because we know some Democrats on that goddamn list. We know there's some Democrats on it. Why didn't Joe Biden release the whole goddamn thing when he had a chance? Why? Because some of his friends, the donors, the goddamn rich people that put the money in our politicians' pockets are on the goddamn list. That's why the whole government, the whole apparatus that's supposed to be holding people accountable is fighting to protect these predators. This is disgusting. We're living in the Twilight Zone. We are living in the Twilight Zone. Anyway, Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. This Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
So we do now know that Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, of course, former Prince Andrew, has been arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. This is according to the police. We've just received this statement. It comes just after we heard that police had arrived at the home of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and that the police had been previously assessing evidence in relation to revelations in the so-called Epstein files. Now, what do we know so far? It has been a tumultuous few months, of course, for former Prince Andrew. He has been pushed out of the monarch's estate, essentially shoved into Sandringham, where he has lost all of his royal titles as well since last year, stripped of those royal titles by his brother King Charles. An anti-monarchy group filed a complaint against him after the most recent trove of documents was released, accusing him of violating his role as a trade envoy for the UK by sending secrets, by sending state information, by sending details of economic packages that Britain was working on to Jeffrey Epstein. Now, Mr. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has denied any wrongdoing, but these are absolutely extraordinary events for someone of this title, someone of this status, the brother of King Charles, to right now be arrested. Again, we are waiting for more information, but we also know that King Charles had previously said he is willing to work with the police if it comes to that, and it has clearly come to that moment.
Good morning. Prince Andrew was just arrested. CNN World reporting that specifically he has been arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. And the alleged misconduct likely relates to the royals' time in the UK trade envoy before 2011. UK police are also searching all of his residences, including the addresses in Norfolk and Berkshire and Windsor. Police had previously reviewed allegations that a woman was trafficked to the UK by Jeffrey Epstein to have sex with former Prince Andrew. Now, it doesn't seem that he's being charged with sex crimes so much as being charged based on claims that Andrew shared sensitive information with the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein while serving in the UK's trade envoy. He, of course, insists that he never witnessed or suspected any of the behavior which Epstein is accused of. But in England, this type of conduct in public office is a common law offense that concerns serious willful abuse or neglect of power or responsibilities of the public office that they hold. He's being charged by the Crown Prosecution Service, which is the body that prosecutes criminal cases investigated by police in England and Wales. In legal context, this willful abuse or neglect means deliberately doing something which is wrong, knowing it to be wrong, with reckless indifference as to whether it was wrong or not. And if convicted, the offense carries a maximum sentence of life imprisonment. So, look, if a former prince can be charged for his connections in business dealings with Jeffrey Epstein, never mind the sex crimes, then certainly a president can, or a cabinet member, or a university administrator, or a CEO. So, good morning.
This is some major breaking news. Prince Andrew was arrested at 8 a.m. local time, 3 a.m. Eastern time in England today. This comes after this email right here was unredacted, showing Thomas Landon, a New York Times journalist, emailing Epstein, saying specifically that Prince Andrew had consensual sex with VR, Virginia Giuffre. It's about time. Now, can we do all the other men?
Former Prince Andrew is now arrested. That's right. British police took in former Prince Andrew into custody for his ties to criminal activities in regards to the files. So yes, now we've seen him be stripped of his titles, his land, his properties, as well as his wealth, and now taken into custody by the British police. Why? Because of these files. We have 25 countries doing full investigations. You've got now a former prince in custody because of his ties to those files and the trafficking that happened within those files. Yet this administration is doing nothing to bring the people in this country to justice. And yet somehow, some way, you're still shocked at the fact that they haven't done anything yet, because they're not going to do anything. Former Prince Andrew was aligned to the King of England, and yet was stripped of everything and now is in British custody, and yet you're still shocked that nothing's happening here? The rest of the world is doing what the United States should have done decades ago.
The former Prince Andrew has reportedly been arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. Police have been investigating the King's brother's ties to disgraced sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, including allegations that he shared sensitive state information with the pedophile. Not the best way to celebrate your 66th birthday.
Well now, former Prince Andrew has been arrested behind allegations stemming from the Epstein files and the release of the Epstein files. His homes are being searched. So that's how you conduct an investigation. That's how you hold people accountable. So Pam Bondi, Cash Ash Patel, Todd Blanche, take a look across the pond and see how they are holding the former Prince Andrew accountable for the BS that is being spelled out in the Epstein files. This nation is a nation of sycophants and complicit people, the same people that are twisted and caught up in the whole Epstein files are the same people that's allegedly investigating the Epstein files. That's some sick sadistic stuff, and it just won't work. But Prince Andrews is sitting over there now in the hooscow. He has been arrested behind allegations of sexual deviance, behind allegations of misconduct while holding a public royal office, of allegations of corruption while holding said office. Take heed, the United States of dysfunctional America.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.